Hello. Hi. Excuse me. Hi. Welcome. Mindfulness is a technique that has been shown to reduce stress, and study shows that people who practice mindfulness thoughts their days and experience increased well-being and also enhance. Excuse me. Throat is a little itchy today. Let me just get some drink. Anyways, what we're saying is, study shows that people who practices mindfulness thoughts, their experience and their experience, their let's start it over again. Okay, all right. Study shows that people who practices mindfulness throughout the day experience an increase of well-being and also enhanced sense of mental clarity, one which makes it one powerful tool for improving your life in many ways. We'll be right back after this message. Oops. Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to Stress Out Stress Free. My name is Vincent Moon, where I help people like you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. Excuse me. Something wrong with my throat today. A little dry. Anyways, if you're new here, please put new in the chat and we'll welcome you. Okay? And we welcome you properly. All right. I see here in the chat, Matt was here earlier, and I apologize. I started late and some technical difficulty. And when you go live, you can expect, you can prevent it. Anyways, okay. So hi, Steel, how you doing? Good to see you again. Okay, it's cloudy up there. Oh, only 13 degrees Celsius, right? Yeah. Okay. As you see, I changed the setup a little bit. I'm sitting instead of standing. Anyways, okay. So mindfulness. So mindfulness is an essential tool to fight against addiction. You know, eating disorder or trauma, but its benefits is way beyond this. Every day people find benefits from regular mindfulness and exercise too. So let's see, what is mindfulness? Anyone? Any guess? No? Okay. All right. Basically, mindfulness is a practice of being hyper aware, aware of what's going on, pay attention in a way that allows you to feel more connected, more alive, and more present for your for our experience. No, still say he forgot. You're funny still. All right. Anyways, so you feel alive and present for your experiencing without any judgment or analysis paralysis. Just accept it and be mindful means also immersing yourself to fully into the this moment right right here and now, as if we are there was time meant nothing, where all there was time mean nothing as the matter at all, nothing else at all at stake, basically in this moment. Okay, So mindfulness is a good way to keep yourself living in the present. Be in the present now. Be in the now. See? Okay, when you find yourself, wondering about a certain future or dwelling on the past, mindfulness can bring you back to the present moment. And psychologists agree that living in the presence is the best way to maintain mental health and happiness and well-being. So let's look at the key elements of mindfulness exercise. Key element of mindfulness exercise. So basically, almost any activity can be turned into a mindfulness activity as long as they have these three categories. Hair sticking out. Anyways, all right. Number one is awareness. There's three things you have to know in awareness. Number one is when you see, excuse me, when you see that when you see that you have a problem or you have something happening, so what you need to do is stop, and then to observe, and then return back to the now. Okay, when you stop everything, you cannot be number one is stop, right? Stop everything. So you cannot be mindful when you doing other activities or even thinking of other things. So all you need to do is just be in the now. So be in the now. And number two is to observe. Observe how you feel. Observe the subject and concentrate on the subject. If it could be your breath or any other object that you're using for the mindful exercise. So you basically is concentrate and focus. And then, number three is must return. What do you mean by must return? Must return, your thoughts may be distracted as you were trying to concentrate, right? So what you need to do is come back and, acknowledge that distraction, and then you save it for later maybe, and then let go, and then come back to the main subject that's on your mindfulness exercise. Okay, so we have awareness, right? So the next thing is present moment. When being mindful, you are observing everything. Oh, my nose. Excuse me. When being mindful, you are observing everything at the present time. At time and place. If you are allowing anything from the future or the past, you are not in a mindful state. Okay, acceptance. So you must observe and be aware without judgment or any preferences. It's like accepting what is happening in the moment, and with curiosity, courtesy, and kindness. When you are, when you're completely accepting the present moment, you will be much calmer and mindful of activities you are performing. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's go into exercise. I have 3 exercises here. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with the body scan. Body scan exercise. Basically, the idea is to scan through your body, but let me explain it. So all you need to do is lie flat with your palms up, or you're sitting down comfortably, or anything comfortable. Lie down or sit on the chair, right? And make sure you try not to move as much as possible. So, number one, when you start doing the body scan, start being aware of your breath. Focus on your breath, but start being aware of your breath, and you don't have to like do deep breath and small breath. Just basically being aware of it. So, and second one is just to focus on your body parts. So, what do I mean by that? Let's start focus on the how you feel in your body parts. Let's start with the toes. Move them a little bit and see how it feels. It's like scanning the whole body. So you start with your toes, and then then you move to your feet, and then you move to your legs, and thigh, pelvis, abdomen area, the chest, the back, the hands, the arms, and then the neck, and end with the face. Spend at least 1 minute excuse me, 1 minute on each body part. Like let's say you start with the toe, right? Just feel like, okay, how's my toe feeling? Okay, all right, it's there. Let me wiggle it, and okay, it's good. It doesn't, no pain, no ache. Good. Then you move on to your feet. Like, okay, move your feet a little bit and see, or if you not moving, just focus on your feet and see if there are any like weird feeling, any aches and pains, and then basically just spend 1 minute or so or less, on each body part, and then you move on. So from your legs, you move from your knees, you move from your toes, you move to your feet to your lower leg, and then your knees, and then your thigh, your pelvis, abdomen area, the chest, the back, the hands, arms, and the neck, and end up with the face. Okay. So that's the first exercise is body scan exercise. So, and okay, the second one is seeing mindfully. Seeing mindfully, all you need to do is you need a room with a window, and then you sit comfortably next to the window, right? And then look outside. And then what you need to do is just observe everything that's outside. But do not label them. Let's, for instance, like, oh, that's the bird, that's the tree. Just focus on the color, the shape, and the movements. Take it as much of the scenes as you can, and then keep your mind focusing on the scene in front of you. So basically just looking out, enjoy the stuff outside, but not label them. Enjoy the movement, the scene, and that's for seeing. And then at the end, come back to present, come back to now. Yep. So that's seeing mindfully. Okay. And last but not least is there's a few more, but today we just want to share 3. And last but not least is breathing space exercise. You can do 3 minutes breathing. Number one, or just stop whatever you're doing and simply think, how am I doing? And then allowing all the thoughts and feeling flow through your mind, and give them labels and words. Oh, this let's say, something happened to you at work, and and you got a little, got into a little argument. So just stop and think, like, so what you do is just breathe first, and then stop and think how you're feeling. So how am I doing? Well, the boss yelled at me, and of course I'm a little angry because you know it wasn't my fault, and I did my part, and your colleague didn't do it, or something to that effect. So what you do is label that, okay, maybe angry, okay, maybe uh, your boss misjudged you, or maybe discriminate, who knows. But anyways, so you label them, and then second thing you do is then you go on, focus on your breathing 1 minute, and letting each of your feeling, what your thoughts of go. So let's say um you were feeling anger just now, right? So just like take a deep breath for one, stay there for 1 minute, and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna let go of this anger. Let it go. Let it go. Just like what's that show? Let it go, let it go. What's that show? Still, is this the kid show? I forgot what it's called. Anyways, all right. Then for the last minute, you're going to expand your awareness to your body, and how the ins and outs of the breathing affects you. When how think after after you breathe and let go, right? And then the last minute is like expand your awareness, like, oh yeah, I feel much better, or how you feel, right? You got it. Yes, frozen. So let it go, let it go. Yes, let it go. So yeah, so when you let it, after you let it go, I just take another minute, breathe again, and be aware of, like, um, be aware of how your body feel, like, oh yeah, when I let go of the anger just now, when I let go of the other energy just now, I feel much better, and just take it, absorb it, and then you're good. All right. I hope this will help, and definitely try to practice it. And if you have any question, just call. Let's call. Just put it in the chat and let me know. All right, let's go to the chat. Yep, still said frozen. Yeah, let it go. Hey man, you're back. What's the best way to stop overthinking and valuing people's opinion about yourself? That's a good one. I always tell my kids, don't worry about what people say, because, that's their opinion. They are entitled to say anything, even though, yes, sometimes they might be your parents, but you still have your own ideas. You still have your own thinking, right? Just think about it. What matters? What will matters to him? People, like, let me just show you. People opinion about yourself. Yeah, you know, they could be, they might mean good, but sometimes you know your own capability, but always look to the positive side, and aim for what you want to achieve. Of course, just listen to them. I always say, listen to them, take the good stuff and throw away the bad stuff. They say, okay, in order to be successful, you need to do this, 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 and then you look at it and say, oh, that doesn't fit my lifestyle or doesn't fit what my idea of being success. But still, pick up those that will help you and use it to help you. Pick the good stuff, pick the positive stuff. Okay, and as I was saying, I told my son, people's opinion doesn't matter. It's what you do and how you feel matters. And also at one time it was like way back. So one time we were just talking. It's like, yeah, he said, no, why you worry about other people's opinion? It's just their opinion. Anybody can say anything now, as long as you know you are focusing on your goal. You know what you need to do, and you're good, right? Like, back to my son again. He's very focused on what he wants to do, and as soon as he get into the college, he knows he wants to be a doctor. So, he pursued that, and then now that he's graduated, he did the 4 years, and now he's doing his master. Now, there's a little change in goal. He at first he was to be a orthopedics, and then now he's graduated. And then doing the masters now, and he's in the lab doing a lot of testing and stuff, and he's doing biochemical engineering. Okay, and he's liking it. So sometimes people say, you have to be a doctor, especially like Asian family. They pressure them. It's like, you need to study hard, and then you need to be a doctor or lawyer or engineer or whatever. So try not to let people push you. You decide what you're gonna do, and then you go for it. And yeah, and now my son, he decide, no, orthopedics, you get tied by the insurance company. Money is no good, and bio biochemical engineering now is good. So that's how you can change your mind. But you still focus on what you want. So I still say, Asian families do want them to be doctor. Yeah, it's like, doctor. Is there a doctor in the house? Yes, Mr. Wong, Mr. Lee. Anyways, I'm Asian. I can make big joke of them. Yeah, many doesn't allow that. Yeah, because because we, I think, in America you are here to more like think. You are allowed to think for yourself. If it's Asian country, it's like, no, do this, do that. In fact, my daughter's friend, she got into a technical school here for high school, and her parents doesn't want her to do it, and they'd rather let the opportunity go, because that's a pretty good technical high school. And in design, and she likes design, but her parents wanted her to do something else. Yep. So, Matt, I hope it helps. And how are you feeling with the PTSD? Did you go back and check on the last week? I mean, no, not last week. Monday's Q&A. Did any of the stuff help in there? Let me know. especially many years. So yeah, yeah. So kids are starting to understand or know what they want. Because when you work or when you do something, you need to enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, you are forced into it. You don't feel good, and it's like this is what my parents want, it's not what I want, and then that way you don't enjoy life after, especially like being a doctor, like you spend like 30, yeah, right, 20 something, 30, about 30 years to become a doctor, and then you regret it and then didn't enjoy it or didn't like it. Although the money might be good, but you know. All right, let's go to the chat. Yes, I get it as good. It's a good mentality, and but won't be best outcome for the kids. Yeah, it's true. And Asians, they work hard. Why they come? Why did they come to America, or why did they move overseas for? Because they want a better life for their kids, and all their life they work hard, and you know they want a better life. But to them, in the head, is like a better life is like, ooh, doctor, ooh, lawyer, ooh, engineer. So yeah, that's why you see like Asian kids, doctor, engineer, and doctor, engineer, and lawyers. Some lawyers, yeah, but usually it's doctors and engineers. Yep. I know the guy that makes the flash diffuser. I I like he slept under the police station. He was homeless. Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, this how sometimes I don't know. It's just like uh, flash diffuser. Okay, so he came from a poor thing. He was homeless. Like a lot of people like even Kentucky Fried Chicken. He didn't he didn't come up with the idea when he was younger. It's like when he was, I believe he was 50 years old, and he decided to do that, and then now see Kentucky Fried Chicken all over, right? Okay, he wasn't really ran away, but he has a degree from University in Santa Barbara. Oh wow, things he did, sort of things I forgot. Yeah. So yeah, you got a degree. Sometimes you just need to make use of it. And hey, that's what happened. His parents make him do something that he didn't like. Yep, and didn't want to go to university. What kind of diffuser is he selling though? Maybe you can help support him, right? And did he make this like a while ago, or is it well known? Let me know. Okay. All right. Still, hopefully you're still here, or if not, it's okay. Just wondering how you're doing, and not still. Sorry, man. Hopefully you're still here or you're listening. Just wondering how you're feeling with your PTSD, and let me know. Okay. If you watch this after the fact, also let me know. Just put pound replay, or yeah, I will see your question. Okay. All right. Thank you very much for watching. And if you like this video, if you like to practice this mindfulness exercise, yes, just do it because it helps. Okay. And if you know someone that's if you know there's someone that can use this, share with them and let them know. And that's how we grow and better this channel. Okay, let me see. Oh, still said I do support him. He's a millionaire. Yep, very well known too. Huh. What brand is he? In the photography community. Oh, diffuser. Okay. Nice. See? Basically, other people's opinion is others' opinion. Other people's opinion make him sleep by the hospital. Yeah. No, not by the hospital. By the police station, right? Yeah. So, police station, he was homeless. Yeah. Yeah, make him stay, sleep under the police station. He was homeless. Yeah. Sometimes other people's opinion might put you there. So, of course, you focus on your opinion. Remember, just like, oh, Gary Gong. Let me check him out. Yeah. Oh, Gary Fong. Okay, I'm like, Gary Gong. Okay, Gary Fong. Okay. All right, yeah. So, that's what happened to other people's opinion. So, take the advice, pick the good ones, and then throw away the bad ones, and that's it. Yeah, his parents Asian too. Yep. Gary Fong is definitely Asian from Hong Kong. Plus, you guys have a lot of Hong Kong people there. When the China came back to take Hong Kong, a lot of people flee to Vancouver. That's why you guys get the best Chinatown pretty much in the world at that time. So that's why. Yep. Okay. All right. Once again, thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to give some likes, and if you want to support me, let's go to If you want to support me, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/Vincent Moon and support us. And of course, you can always check out our new gears and bugs. Yep. Yeah. And don't forget to stay stress-free by changing one habit at a time. And let's go quick. Yeah, he lived in the province. Okay. But he's American. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, so he's American. He went over there. Okay. Yeah, a lot of Hong Kong people, or what they do is they migrate over and then they go back there and then they come back here and then they live in Canada. Canada, because Hong Kong you can have because they was underneath the colony, so something to the effect you can stay in Canada. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for watching, and I see you in the next video.